A day in the life on the Hill. I'm Joe Downs for the ACES Insider. On the heels of back-to-back Missouri Valley Conference Pitcher of the Week awards, junior hurlers Adam Lucas and Nathan Kroner have been grabbing the attention of both the opposition as well as Major League scouts this season. This past weekend in Cincinnati, we caught up with both to find out what life is like before, during, and after a typical outing. What's kind of your ritual on game day?
When I start, I just hang out in the outfield to try to get my mind and focus on the game. I'll wait to stretch till about 30 minutes before the game. During BP, I'll just stand out in the outfield. I'll talk to Ben or Crow, just hang out with guys out there, just kind of get ready for the game and kind of just relaxed. And then that down period for about 30 minutes, I just kind of walk around the field, just kind of get my mind focused for the game.
It's just getting the right mindset, getting my body loose and everything like that. Not really kind of getting a soft focus on the game, not too focused on it, but just thinking about the game. So.
The mound is probably one of the lonelier places in the world, honestly. When you have it, and sometimes it feels like there's nobody around. So when you're down, down the bullpen just ready to go and you're warming up and you're kind of get in that zone of it's my game, the game starts and stops with me, so I got to be able to have the good pace. That's what I have my rhythm.
For Lucas, his Friday start begins well, staked to a 7-0 lead going into the fourth, but soon tightness creeps into his back, and while he bravely battles to stay in the game, he's ultimately pulled. What was Friday like for an ace pitcher when things don't go quite your way?
It's not that good. Honestly, you kind of feel like you let the team down a little. Even though I exited with the lead in 4 runs and less than 4 innings is not ideal. Yeah, it's just not. It's not really a great feeling.
On Saturday, Nathan Kroner takes the hill against Xavier, and while he keeps the opposition in check for much of the game, the Musketeers tag him with the long ball. When you think back to yesterday's start, what sticks out to you?
The fact that it's a different field than the Braun. Some of the balls that I was giving up yesterday are not home runs at the Braun. Those are just pop-ups in right field or the pop-ups in left field. So I feel like I made good pitches. I just put a good barrel on the ball, and that happened in college baseball.
Still, Kroner hangs in there for 7 innings, getting 7 strikeouts while preserving the depleted UE bullpen, all in hopes of salvaging a Sunday sweep-dodging victory.
He dug deep for us, coming yesterday when our starter gets chased in the 4th inning due to injury. Our bullpen's kind of taxed, and for him to go out there and give us a chance the way he did, just really proud of his effort. That's a gutsy performance for an upperclassman in our program, and it's shown how he's pitched well all year long, especially in this ballpark where the ball's flying a little bit.
I just knew I had to bear down. I had to keep my team in the game because I know with one swing, if a ball goes in the gap or at this field, the ball goes for the wall. I just know that I had to bear down and make pitches when I needed to, and I had to get that guy myself, or I had to get him with weak contact, and I know my stuff's good enough to attack a guy and get him out. Once
out of the game, both Lucas and Kroner are reduced to spectators to their team's fate, which ultimately end up in losses.
There's a lot of support. There's really no time to actually feel like bad for yourself. It's more focus on the bullpen, what they're about to do, and just supporting teammates at that point.
I believe in them. I know they're going to do their job. I know they're going to go out and they're going to defend the lead if we have it, or they're going to keep it where it's at if we're behind. It's kind of just, I've kind of done my job for the day, and I just got to cheer on my teammates like I always do.
After the game comes the hard part, taking stock of their performances, then recovering for their next opportunity.
You're a little not as focused, but you're still focused on the game because it's still you're part of the team, and I just go out during batting practice. I'll do the jobs that need to be done. So if I need to shag, I'll shag. Like today I was at first base helping out the infield, get their throws across. I'll still do my throwing. I have my arm carry, my running I have to do after I throw. I throw pretty light, and then after that I do the pitching chart. I'll hang out during the game and watch the game, cheer my teammates, hope we can get a win.
What is it like after a game? You obviously your arm's a little sore.
Yeah, after the game it's a little sore, but you still got a little of the adrenaline rush going, so it's not too sore. It's usually the day after or 2 days after where the arm is pretty sore. That's when the most soreness comes. So.
However, despite the ups and downs of this rugged position, there's no place these two would rather be than on the hill. And what's your favorite part of pitching?
All of it, honestly. I love the attack. I love being the main guy on the mound, kind of like being the center of attention sometimes, but I like to be on the mound. I like the game being in my hands, and I really enjoy the fact that all the pressure's on me. I enjoy that.
Dominating hitters, that's got to be the most fun. Kind of embarrassing them with some pitches, like if they're swinging at a slider that's completely out of the zone, or the catcher already caught a fastball and the guy just started swinging. That's got to be the best part.
Now, despite this past weekend's setbacks, Adam Lucas and Nathan Kroner continue to be that dynamic duo on the hill that the University of Evansville baseball team has long been waiting for. And they will look to get back on track with the Missouri Valley Conference schedule set to start in Peoria this coming weekend against Bradley. For the Aces Insider, I'm Joe Downs.